Hi everyone! Today's video isn't going to be a long one, just a response to a comment on my last video that I truly found interesting. And before I get into that, thank you to everyone who watched the video, as well as a big shout out to my first subscriber. So this is the comment in question. Now, as much as I am happy you took the time to watch my video and left a comment, I must say I'm quite concerned. So your response to a video made to dismiss the notion that one political party is a saint over the next, and it's a big issue in our country, is to say, well, name one country who doesn't have corruption. Obviously, every country has their own cases of corruption, so what? Because corruption is everywhere else, we should bat our eyes and move along with the program. We must continue to close our eyes, fight each other over parties that keep taking and taking from our country. Can you imagine if the same logic was used in other points of history? Take slavery, for instance. If your ancestors, instead of revolting, said to themselves, well, other countries have slavery too, so it's fine, we should just resume picking cotton and cane for our masters. Or if in the 1960s, instead of marching for equality, women looked at themselves and said, well, women face discrimination around the world, so it's not as big of a deal. If it's everywhere else, that makes it okay. But on a serious note, people who have this mindset scare me because you are definitely part of the problem and why our country will never see any improvements when it comes to this issue. Instead of pointing out the obvious about corruption being on a global scale, why don't you try and brainstorm ways to help combat this problem? Instead of being a yes man to the problem, or like others who say I'm choosing the lesser evil when it comes to voting because, what else can I do? Why don't you try to band together with your fellow Jamaicans to rally for a change in the government? And as for your request for me to name a country without corruption, I will do you one even better. I will name a country who has been actively fighting corruption, and those who have stained their country for years. Burkina Faso, a country located in West Africa, has seen a rise of a new leader, Ibrahim Traoré, who has kicked out France from their country after years of control, and having a hand in the political corruption the country has been facing for years. They took back control of their gold mines, rebuilding their infrastructure and putting focus on making sure the nation's youth has proper education and skill sets. If there's one thing I want every Jamaican to remember is that yes, politicians have their money and resources, but they need us. And the one thing every government fear across the globe is having the people stand in unity against them, because that's where the real power lies.